Warning, adult collectible, not a toy, recommended for age 15 and up. Why isn't there a space there? Or there? Hello and hey, this is ZEROGOkin Reviews, and today we'll be looking at the Asmus Toys 1/6 scale DMC4 Dante Sparda. To begin this review, what the fuck is this face? On its own, the face is pretty alright, but in comparison, no. Just no. His in-game face, and the actual crap you get. Dismal. Asmus really needs to get its shit together with Dante. None of them so far look any good. Yeah, the other DMC characters seem to look a lot better than this. I'm not too sure about Nero, but Virgil and Lady look pretty decent. Mine is pretty dented, but overall, not a bad box. Really wish it did remind me of how the figure doesn't look. Now let's get this, unfortunately not a beautiful boy out of the box. Aside from the face, the rest of this looks so darn good that the face not being as pretty as it should be pisses me off even more. The clothes are cloth and not only are fairly durable but also look really nice. Although I'm not the biggest fan of these details. The skin is this shiny plastic, not the nicest but not bad I guess. So if the face doesn't bother you, I'd say this is 7 out of 10. If it does, well, mine is 14 out of 25, fuck this figure. The articulation seems to be alright, just it's limited by the clothes. And you can't see most of the joints, which is mostly a good thing. Just I'm not too sure what kind of joints this has. So make sure not to break anything, as well as not to rip anything, of course. I'm probably not being as thorough with this as I should. Well, it does cost quite a bit of money, and I have not the best experience with these type of figures, let's just say. The coat also has a bendy wire in it. 3 extra pairs of hands, Rebellion, Ebony and Ivory, and a stand. This is about the bare minimum of what you'd want a Dante figure to come with. If the face was actually good, I'd complain about there not being any additional heads. But as has been the theme of this review, I don't care. I'd leave a comment on that for Asmus, but they seem to have gotten the right idea already, since this has 2 head sculpts. If only I didn't hate both of them. So at least on my figure, the hands are a bit of a pain. Or in different terms, they're just kinda stuck. I actually sold the figure already, so I'm hoping that this is an issue that someone resolved already. Leave in the comments if you know. My suggestion would be, Asmus, give us more of these, like 4 more of them. 1 for every hand. Either way, we're gonna do this differently. You get these hands, and, allegedly, you can replace the regular hands with them. I'm sorry, okay? The sword is pretty damn cool, it goes into the sword hands like so. Just be careful, the sword is quite brittle. Make sure you don't break it while you're putting it in. Spin around a bit to actually get it in there. As you can see, I'm being very careful with this, which kinda comes to show how fragile this feels. In the game, the sword just magically attaches to his back, but on the figure, magic becomes magnets. Also, be careful, this is pretty sharp, and whatever this means. The hands are flexible, so putting these in isn't too difficult. As you guess, the other part of this is the problem. The deluxe version. I mean the special version. Wait, that's not right. It's the luxury version. They have 3 different names for the non-standard version. Kinda dumb. Comes with a more impressive looking stand. It also costs an additional $80, so no thanks. The regular version of the stand has this print of a PNG on top of it. Really wish it was actually detailed in, but honestly I don't feel like complaining too much about this. because this figure comes with a stand even though it doesn't really need one to stand up, and that's more than what I can say about something. Also, it's one of these kinds of stands. Whoop. A Stoffel, a Naked Man, Mazinger, Ultraman. Overall, it's good if you don't mind the face, and don't mind $190 on it. Asmus, get your shit together. I want to see a good 1/6 scale Dante. You have the license. Fucking do something with it. The same with your Yakuza license, especially with your Yakuza license. Even if this actually looked good. What is 1/9 scale? You either go 1/8 scale or 1/10 scale, which are already not too popular, by the way. Don't go in between that. Or even better, just stick to 1/6 scale or 1/12 scale. Because I don't know what to do with 1/9 scale. I've almost never seen that. And end rant. To end on a more positive note, the only major issue I have with the figure is the head. And I'd say that otherwise it's an excellent figure. I see Asmus is trying to go good on this, it just doesn't seem to be working. Maybe find someone else to do the head sculpts for these, if the person you have already can't get it right. Although, to be honest, this track record for Dante head sculpts in general isn't very good. So I'm not sure how much I can blame them. Either way, thank you for watching, check the links on the screen for more whatever this is, and I'll see y'all next time.